April 26. Glorifying God in our bodies. It is my eager expectation and hope that I will not be at all ashamed, but that with full courage now as always, Christ will be honored in my body, whether by life or by death. Philippians chapter 1, verse 20. Your body and what you do with it matters. More than once in his writings, the Apostle Paul expresses great concern about people's bodies. He asks the Corinthians, for instance, "Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God?" He then goes on to say, "You are not your own, for you were bought with a price. So glorify God in your body." In other words, our bodies belong to the God who created them and who sustains them. This way of thinking is at the heart of Paul's theology. Paul found great joy in knowing that Jesus would be honored or exalted in his own body. It was his chief aim and prayer that in his ministry he would possess courage and faithfulness to do this. For Paul, to exalt Christ meant to make much of his great name, to give him glory. We see this attitude expressed by John the Baptist, who said of Jesus, "He must increase, but I must decrease." Similarly, you'll never find Paul drawing attention to himself. He saw himself only as a conduit leading to Christ. It comes as no surprise, then, that when he wanted to establish his credentials as an apostle, Paul didn't say, "Let no one cause me trouble," just because he was a mighty apostle or because he was used by God to preach the gospel. No, he said, "Let no one cause me trouble, for I bear on my body the marks of Jesus." Through his body, his commitment was revealed. He was increasingly abused for his devotion to Christ. He finally went to his grave, scarred, brutalized, and disfigured. Yet through his trials, his cry remained, "I will rejoice." God was Lord over Paul's whole life, his body, his time, his totality. Only that could bring him such joy. Only that could bring us such joy. The bottom line is that you are not your own. Nothing you have is your own. Everything is a stewardship, whether God has given you much or little. You belong to God, your Creator and your Redeemer. One day, He will raise us with glorified, imperishable bodies. For the moment, in this life, He calls us to serve Him in this body. In everything you do with it then, let your body be an offering that you joyfully lay before God.
Devotional material is taken from the Truth for Life Daily Devotionals, copyright Alistair Begg, published by the Good Book Company. This reading was digitally created for Truth for Life and is used with permission. For more clear, relevant Bible teaching, visit truthforlife.org.